sweet for me until I stumbled along the river and fell in. The snake's back on his feet, walking down the street. He's coming for you, but baby, I'm coming too. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight for your love. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight for your love. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight for your love.
Hello, everybody. It is April 14th, 2023, and this one is dedicated to Uncle Cool Jeff. Yep. Mellon fights. I didn't mean to do that to you, Tara, but I knew it was going to happen. This one goes out to Uncle Cool Jeff. Yeah. I'm
Yes.
Drew.
I'm Tara.
And again, this is Mellon. America's #1 sibling. Sports and entertainment. Sultry
Butthole.
voiced Butthole Podcast. I feel like I would be wrong not to say Butthole Podcast for Uncle Cool
I
Jeff.
know.
So family is very important to the Mellons, obviously, as a sibling podcast. Everybody. Family's great. Family's very important for those of you that don't have the best relationships with your family. If you can, mend it. I don't know. I know that's asking a lot of some families. Sometimes it's not possible.
Yeah.
But like if it's something silly, mend it because it's worth it.
Mm-hmm.
It's worth it. Is it? I don't know. I'm wearing shades today. I look great. Look how good I look. Again, no one's gonna see this clip.
No.
But there's gonna be some clips where we look like real pieces of dirt.
I know.
So,
But hey,
yeah,
we're committed.
we're committed. Listen, guys, we got bad news.
A minute before
we came on to do our pod. You know, some people are like, why don't you just not do your pod then? Well, because sometimes talking is good therapy. You know.
Yeah.
You know, who you want to talk to most when something's bad is your family. And,
Exactly.
you know, Tara's family, and we're far apart. And we're going to talk on the phone anyway.
Right.
So I think this was the move. And also
This was the move.
we're a little early too. We're recording on a Friday for next week. So we've already recorded this week. We're recording again.
Yeah.
Because we could have held off. But Tara's going away for a couple days, so we had to record a little bit early. And here we are. Timing perfect.
Yeah. We're just pros. So
Yeah, we're pros, man.
We're pros, so we can just,
Roll up our sleeves and
roll up our sleeves
Roll
and
up our sleeves,
get at it.
throw on some sunglasses. I did some eye drops, but that wasn't that helpful. The thing is, I don't really know that we have a ton planned for the day. So
I know. I was thinking, because I have been trying to pack and working, and I haven't had a ton of time to prepare. And then last night I'm like, okay, after work, I'm going to come home and get some stuff prepared. And I got a migraine. So that didn't happen.
Right.
But I got a little, I got a little stuff.
yeah,
but
not a lot happened
not a
between
ton.
Monday and Friday that we took a lot of note of. We did, we can talk about the first round of playing games a little bit if we want here in a little bit.
Yeah.
I think we will, obviously, so far.
I love our mom, but man, she just delivers bad news.
Oh, she's the worst. Mom is like the all-time worst at news delivery. Tara, you don't know how it went down. She called me first.
I know. She told
at
me.
9 o'clock on the dot, or 8. No. It was because we were recording at 9, guys, and I think she called me at 8:59, and she goes, "Hey," I thought, I thought this was a possibility, but I also was like, oh, they're coming here tonight to stay with us before they go to the airport.
Right.
I thought maybe she's just checking in, knowing that we were going to record at 9:00, and just to sneak it in quick, which was like, just wait, lady, and then she dropped some bad news on us. Even I'm like, she's like, oh, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, Tara and I are recording a pod at 9 right now, and she goes, oh, and then at the end told me.
She didn't wait.
No.
It was like when Dad was sick and you were like, oh yeah, I'm driving. She's like, well, I gotta tell you something.
Yeah, she could have definitely waited.
It's
On
like,
this one.
lady.
This one she could have, because I wasn't like, because when she called about the dad thing, I was a little curious, but this time I was like,
Right.
I just thought she could have been like, oh, I'll just talk to you afterwards, because I would have thought it was about you guys coming down.
Right.
But the funny thing is that she's like, she goes, oh, she starts to tell me, and then she's like, oh wait, oh, you're gonna pod? I didn't know. I'm like, I just told you that's what was going on. Like, I'm like, you got to tell. I'm like, you can't.
Just...
I'm like, she's like, should I tell Tara? I'm like, well, you can't not. It's not like I'm gonna go the whole
Right.
pod without saying something. Maniac.
Oh my gosh.
Mom.
And then she's like, I don't think I knew. And I was like, well, you definitely knew, but that's okay because you have a lot on your plate. So
No, I'm not
you are
mad. It just
fine.
was like, oh man,
She's just so
if she,
funny.
I would not have answered. I think I answered because I thought it could be that, because I knew she was down there for that. So I was like, I better answer. Or
Yeah.
like, one thought was like, oh, maybe she can tell me you like Tara can't pod because this just happened and all that. So,
Yeah.
But no,
No.
it was funny. I mean, it was, when I think back on it, it's like, of course, because yes, it is. That's the other thing. There's never good timing. Things like this are
No.
never a good time. Like, so we'll see. I might be popping home for the weekend to see if I can hang out with my pop and be around him so he's not alone. I think that'd be a good idea. What do you think, T?
Is he not having his baseball card thing anymore?
Even still.
Yeah,
Maybe.
you can hang out with Dad and Derek.
Yeah. So.
His son is
Yeah, my replacement.
best friend.
Since I don't like baseball cards enough, I can't be my dad's little boy anymore. His nieces. Instead, he chooses his niece's boyfriend.
Yeah.
Because he likes baseball cards. Listen, dog, I love records. It's because he went off his record phase. He's not on records as much now. So now Derek's the wonder boy because he likes baseball cards, and that's what Dad's into right now.
Well, he's like push Dad to actually do something with his baseball
that he should have done decades ago. My dad would. Yeah. We as a family owned a baseball card as a family. Mm-hmm. My dad and mom owned a baseball card shop when we were in like 4th or 5th grade, 3rd grade, somewhere in that range. I can't remember. 4th grade, I want to say.
Yeah.
For me. And it didn't work out well. Small town, and just didn't have the time to really.
Older brother
mismanaging it. So, but now he's back into it. He has a very excellent card collection, a bunch of really cool old stuff, and the only thing he regrets is he didn't. He like stopped he was collecting like at his highest amount at like the worst time when the cards were like oversaturated and then everyone was into baseball cards and like they're like worth nothing from that era. And he stopped right after that, where cards kind of like they did a better job of like printing less and there was more stuff worth money. So he kind of was in a weird dead zone there where when we were kids, real young.
He told me a really funny story how he collected his cards and he kind of always was taking care of them. And they were at his mom's house and he went back to get them and he's like, Mom, where are my cards? And she's like, Scott took them to college. And our Uncle Scott went to college for like a couple weeks and decided to take Dad's sports card collection up there.
What?
And so he's like, what the hell? So then he called Scott and he was like, dude, where's my baseball cards? He's like, oh, I left him up at lacrosse, but I think Stan brought him back because Stan Wood was his roommate. And so then he called Stan and he's like, Stan, where are my baseball cards? He's like, oh, they're in the barn. So he like drove out to the Wood farm and found his cards. They were like thrown in a trunk, and he was just like, "What the hell?"
That's so funny. It's
I know.
such a uh it's such a dad story.
I know.
Like he can't have nice things. He's never like we fucked
No.
up his stuff when we were kids. Like he'd buy a nice TV and we'd ruin it.
Yep, we throw marbles
Buy a
at
new
it. I
card.
think that was
I mean,
when we were little.
yeah.
We threw marbles at our dad's brand new TV, and it was because we liked the way it sounded when the marbles pinged
So there was
off.
like 2 or 3 chips in it for the rest of its like existence. But this is back when, you know, nowadays TVs technically look better, but they were made better back then.
Mhm.
Like that was our TV for years after that. It just had some weird chips in it that every once in a while you'd catch
Yeah.
at the right time, at the right angle. Or now if you threw a marble at
Then,
a TV, it would fucking destroy it.
yeah. Well, then the first time they bought a brand new car, they've never had a brand new car, and they bought a brand new van. And the first day they got it, little Druzy decided to burn a hole in the armrest
With the lighter.
with a lighter.
With the socket lighter thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Can't have nice
You
things.
can't have nice things, Daddy. It's just we wanted to remind him, like, hey, don't get too big for your britches, big dog.
Yeah, don't forget where you came
Don't forget
from.
where you came from, nothing, and now you're gonna still have nothing.
Or you're gonna have stuff, but it's gonna be a little off because
Little
we're gonna fuck it up.
People are gonna get in and be like, oh,
instantly.
this must be used. There's a burn in it.
Yeah.
What's the yeah, so now he has his nice new speakers. Listen, now that we're
Yeah.
gone, they have nice stuff. They do
Yes.
oh boy. There's a cat here. Hello, cat.
She knows you're sad.
No, she didn't care at all. Miranda's like, oh, kitties have feeling powers. Like she doesn't even want to. She won't even come over by me. She's only in here to make be in the way. Miranda's
Start a
got to work.
ruckus.
Miranda has a meeting at 10 o'clock, and she's got to go do it on the roof because I had this planned first. So she lost out on that one. Though it's a beautiful fucking day to be on the roof.
I know. I'm freaking.
I've been
loving
outside. This weather's gonna break a little bit and not be as nice for the next couple weeks, and it's a bummer because I'm gonna be in the Dells in 2 weeks or a week. Only a week now, I
yeah.
guess. A week from today.
Are you on your way to your zip lining weight?
Well, here's the thing. It's you know how it goes. It's so like
Yeah.
like I was down after we talked, and like I was like down 5 more pounds in like a couple days, and then but then the last 2 days ate great, worked out hard, was busy, gained 2 pounds. So I don't really try to worry about that stuff.
So I am going on vacation, like you mentioned. I have my little caftan on just to get in the spirit.
Yeah.
But you know, most people when they're gonna go on a beach vacation, they like tighten up a little, tighten up their diet, make sure that they're looking good. I think I did the exact opposite.
Sure.
I went to Dairy Queen 2 days ago because I wanted to try their churro dipped cone.
Okay.
But then I also saw that they had a little thing called s'mores blizzards. So I partook in not one but 2 Dairy
Did 2
Queen
zerts?
treats.
You double zerted?
I double zerted.
Dang,
and
T. You're going on vacation
that-
where you got to wear a bathing suit today. Or I guess you'll be there
Yeah.
tomorrow. You're like, I got to get a double zert in me today.
Yeah. And before that, I had Chipotle.
Did you eat the whole
so I
bowl?
Chipotle. No, I only ate half a bowl in the parking lot.
Tara, have you ever had an actual Chipotle burrito?
No, I don't like burritos.
So you've only had a bowl at
Yeah.
Chipotle. That's crazy. The burrito, I think, is better, but I do like to get the bowl because I like to eat it with chips and make it like nachos.
Yes, that's what I did too. So I did have chips. But get this, the story's not over because the next day I went, you know, that s'mores blizz was good. That s'more blizz was good, so I'm going to have that. I got another one.
You got
the
another
next
s'mores.
day.
You back to back. So you double zerted and then back to back and went double back around and got another s'mores dessert the next day.
Yeah. And I have to be in a swimsuit tomorrow. So, you know, I'm pretty much nailing it.
Wow. Wow.
And it was Easter, so I ate literally like my whole basket in a day.
Yeah, I chowed mine and then moved on.
So I
That's
pretty
how I
much
like to do it. I like to chow it and move on and just get it over with.
So I'm just, I'm not going there to impress anyone. I'm just going there to have the wind in my hair and the sand in my feet.
You don't gotta impress anybody.
No. But man, I'm like, holy shit, Tara, you gotta get your life together.
Terry's gotta find someone that thinks, you know what we need today? A double zert.
Exactly.
You just need to find a double zerter, that also
double
likes to
zerter.
work out a little bit because you like to
Yeah.
do that.
I love to do
So you
that.
need to get a double zerter that works out with you. That's the trick.
Mhm.
Dessert. Oh wow, is that what dessert stands for? Double zert?
Double zert.
Oh, I didn't
Double
realize.
zert?
So we're always supposed to have a double zert.
Yeah.
That's what dessert stands for, is double zert.
We're double zerting it.
Oh wow. I didn't realize that. What are you umming? I'm hosting. Don't worry about it.
Oh, sorry.
I'll move us along when we need to move along. So Tara, I told you about. I gave Tara. I tried to call Tara. She doesn't ever answer. Tara's the worst person. She doesn't answer her phone ever. Like I've never seen her answer her phone when I call.
I answer it. When did you call me?
No. Anytime I call you. So anyway, I reached out to Tara. I'm sure how. But so I ran. So I've never.
Oh, yeah. I was at the gym.
I never. I don't. So I just wanted to shout out a TikToker, for being a kind human being. I'm not going to tell too many details just because people deserve their privacy. But I ran, so I don't really care. Tara, when I see famous people, I don't give a shite, and I never say anything to them. I'm like, whatever. But the other day, I ran into somebody that Tara and I both enjoy on TikTok, and he goes by, and I'm like, oh, I know this dude. This guy. Why do I know this dude? Instantly, I knew him. And then I handed him something. I was actually delivering something to him. So I handed him something, and as he walked... Drugs, yeah. Yeah, it did sound vague. I made it sound very vague. I just delivered him something. I delivered him something. Drugs. No. So anyway, I was door dashing that day, and I gave him his delivery, and he was like, as he walked away, I go, hey, you gonna act up today? And for those of you who don't know, and he turns around and he goes, what? Like it threw him off for a second. He wasn't expecting it. So if you guys don't know, there's this TikTok guy named Tony. He goes by Tony. It's just Tony, right?
Yeah, but it's spelled like the toe of your foot.
Tony, yeah. TOENKNEE, right? Is that all it is?
I think so.
Let me double check. I don't really, you don't ever remember the actual.
You just remember the content.
TikTok. Double dessert with Tara. double dessert with Tara. This week on Double Dessert with Andy and the Sow. This week on Double Dessert with Andy and the Sow. Tara's new favorite. What 2 desserts did Tara eat this week?
I love it. I forgot that was my nickname this week. It really held up.
There's a clip that's going up.
Oh.
Come on. So anyway, while I look this up, no, I'm gonna pull it up first here. So anyway, it's this guy who's just he's just a TikTok guy. Not that that's a bad thing. Please open up, Tara.
Drew is hard to impress on TikTok or just in general.
I am absolutely.
And he sent me Tony. And I instantly was like loving it.
It's Tony. Okay, it's his phone. It's Tony, TOEKNEE, Corrado, CORRADO. Anyway, his big thing is the thing he's most famous for is, he gets the weather or like a tasty dessert or something gets him excited. And he says he's going to act up. And basically, he just does a dance. Like music comes on over top, and then he just dances really fun and playfully. I love it. It brings me joy. He's But I could tell he was in Chicago. I could tell he lived in Chicago because things he was near. I was like, I know where that is. I could always tell where it was.
Mm-hmm.
So that when I was around those places, actually, I was like, oh, maybe I'll see Tony today. It's actually something I thought.
I love it.
And then, like, when I least expected it, it happened. And he couldn't have been a nicer dude, Tara. And he's like, oh, he wanted to give me, he wanted to give me something. He's like, what's your Venmo? I don't know if he's gonna send me money or something like that. I'm like, don't worry about it. It's like, it's fine. He just was excited. He's like, he never had a delivery person recognize him. He thought it was fun. And I was like, yeah, it is fun. I was excited to see him. It made me laugh. And I was like, oh yeah, my sister and I really enjoy it. She's like, oh, he's like, cool. Does she like Maddie Mondays? My little character Maddie. Tara, have you seen the Maddie Mondays thing? I don't know if I've ever.
I don't think so.
He basically does this character where he dresses as a. Just say yes, Tara. You know the Maddie Mondays thing.
Yeah,
he does. Like, right? You like that, right? Where he dresses as the lady Maddie.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So he's like, I gotta get you something. So he ran back to his apartment quick and then came back out and he gave us both a Maddie Mondays sticker. It's a little out of focus.
I love it.
If I get it too close, it's cool. So I don't know. Yes, he's like,
I'm gonna put that on my computer.
I just got these made, these Maddie Monday stickers. And he was just like so nice about it. And he was just like, he was trying to give me something. I'm like, you don't have to give me anything. I don't care. I just wanted to, I thought it was funny to say the thing about you acting up.
You nailed it. Like,
oh, what I did?
You played it so cool.
Oh yeah, I let him. I handed him it first, and as he went to walk away, like he took a couple steps away, I went, "Hey, you thinking about acting up later today?" I think it was something along those lines. Like, "Hey, you gonna act up? Hey, are you gonna act up today?" Basically, which is his line, and then before he starts dancing, and he's like, "What?" It took him a sec, and he's like, "Oh man." And then he was just so nice. So anyway, the point is he's a very nice human being, and he deserves the best.
Yes.
I don't know anything about him other than he dances and dresses as Maddie on Mondays. And that's all I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to put his life on blast. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you where he lives.
I delivered him something.
He was a super cool dude. As far as I know he doesn't even live at that place. That's just where he was, and then he happened to have his stickers inside. So, Tony.
It's his office.
Tony Corrado.
Tony.
And then he's like, and you're Andrew? I'm like, how'd you know? It's like, because it says the name of the delivery driver. And like, I'm Drew. It's like, oh,
you're Drew.
Cool. I'm like, oh, duh. I'm like, how the fuck did he know my name?
Oh my gosh.
He like wanted to help me. He's like, what do you do? What else? What do you do?
I love
I'm
it.
like, I do like a podcast with my sister. And he didn't know how to handle that. And he's just like, well, you got Venmo?
Maybe he'll be our first Patreon.
Oh yeah. There you go. So Tony, I hope he's acting up right now. It's a beautiful day. It was a beautiful day that day.
Yeah.
So
this weather is going to make him act up.
Oh, I'm going to act up.
He's going to act up.
I was thinking about just acting up for him. I was thinking about, hey, I'm gonna act up. That's what I should have done. I blew it. I should have acted up and then just done a little dance for him. He would have been so good. If I somehow randomly get him ever again, because I don't really ever get the same people twice, I will act up for him.
Good. You're a good little dancer.
I'd say I'm probably even better than the Tonester. Trust. His is joyful though. Mine's smooth.
Okay.
It's not? You're gonna act like I'm not the smoothest dancer you know?
Yeah, you're pretty good. You got some fun moves that I've never seen before.
I invent a move every time out.
Yeah.
There's a new move. That's why I like Tony though, because I feel like he's inventing on the spot. So
I mean, your move could just be this.
That's a classic. That's really going to play well for the listeners.
Oh, sorry. He was like shushes.
I shush,
but doesn't shush, and he kind of back and forth.
It's good. It just without seeing it doesn't do justice.
I know.
Make a clip out of that. It's not good enough.
I know.
What Tara's putting on makeup.
We're
23 minutes in. I don't know that we got to much. Oh, so we can talk since we're on TikTok. We'll talk about this other thing on TikTok I sent you. It's
Oh,
it's just
the fish song.
yeah, it's just these two girls singing a fish song. And it's already taken over my feed. And the funny thing is, Tara, of all the terrible shit on TikTok, I think this is the one that's going to end
You
it for
hate the
me. Where I'm
most?
just like, why am I doing this? Because I don't like this. I'm about to be bombarded with this for the next 2 to 3 weeks. This fish
Oh, so
song.
you knew that it was gonna be like a viral thing?
The second,
Is it
yeah,
viral?
yes, because it had a bunch of things, and then like before I sent it to you,
Mm-hmm.
I saw it the day before. Before I sent it to you, I saw somebody else duet it, just by like playing along with him. Like, oh, this is about to become a thing, and it's just like I don't know. It's such mediocrity. Are they? Do I hate? I was just like I hated it. I hate it, Tara. It
I
reminded me of
know
like a
you
song from
do.
like Juno. It's like so
Yeah.
generic and so and then they cheat. They're like, oh, everyone on the internet's so mean. So like now I can't talk shit about your shitty song. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Listen, the song's not that shit. It's not shitty. It's just like it just don't
Well,
care. I just
here's the
this
thing.
is gonna become the biggest thing on the platform. Is this like this song that is so beyond mediocre?
This is how I feel about it because I don't know why like my since I don't go on it that often, my algorithm is it doesn't really get affected that much.
I'm surprised because I send you things. Once I
I
send it to you, it should
know.
become part
But
of your algorithm.
I've only seen it once when you sent it and it was cute. But if I had to keep hearing it and see people redo it, I would hate
Well,
it.
you had the gall, Tara, to say it
Gall.
was catchy. And I went,
It
no, it's
was.
not. Did you think about it later? Was it in your head later?
Yes.
You're like, I don't even know how the tune goes, Tara. I've heard it so
I
many
don't
times that it's kind of in my head now, but wouldn't even ever think about it again if it didn't show up in my feed again. It wasn't like some sort of thing. You know what gets stuck in my head more? That other thing I send you. That girl that's singing her song that put out an album was
oh.
like who's like annoying and just like
Yeah.
and like sings as loud as she can at every moment, like I'm going through a breakup. And she's basically like one song I was gonna send you is her just ripping off Billie Eilish. Like it's
Oh.
not even like a little bit of a rip off of Billie Eilish. It's just a Billie Eilish. I was like, is that a Billie Eilish song? No, it's her song. Nobody knows what I'm talking about. But anyway, these two girls. So you have a little reference. It's these two girls. I don't know if they're dating or something. Or if they're just best friends. But one of them loves the other one, or they both love each other, and it isn't happening yet. Will they? Won't they? That might be more interesting to me than the tune. What's their deal? I probably could find out very easily.
Yeah.
But they like the way like one of them's looking at the other one while they sing. It's like she's like gonna like cream.
Yeah, it really
She like
did
it's like
look
oh my
that
god.
way.
But I'm
It's
like,
like
is she creaming because she loves this song so much? She's so proud of the song they made, or is she just like so into this other girl? Listen, they seem like very nice people, and it's like a cutesy tune, but I don't need it to overtake my life. So, like I said,
No.
TikTok's done. It's a good for me to complain about something that. I guess my point is for me to complain about something that wholesome and like as much shitty shit's on there. To me, start complaining about how wholesome thing is. I know I'm gonna see it. I just know it. I see it a ton. That it's like I don't like this platform, so why am I gonna keep doing it? So I'm done.
Right. Well, and also I feel like it was catchy and like cutesy and I
Not
liked it.
catchy.
Or okay, it was
Generic.
cute. It was generic and cutesy and like I didn't hate it and I was definitely not feeling the way you feel. But I also am like, "Oh gosh, this is just something for like everyone to be like everyone's a bully and the internet is mean." Duh. You're putting your stuff out like we put stuff out there and it's like we know people are going to say shit and then we laugh at it.
Yeah, that's my favorite part of
But
it.
if people start calling me the sow, we might have a different that might be different. That
Not
might
enough people
stay.
see us for it ever to catch
I
on. That's the
know.
beauty of being unpopular. Tara, oh man,
Yeah.
I'll put up I might do a clip it. So we've gotten to this point on Instagram. This is good. We're talking fun stuff here. We got to the point on Instagram that's like kind of sad.
Yeah. What happened?
No, you don't even know what I'm saying.
Oh.
You just say yeah. You don't even know what I'm saying. Just saying yeah to nothing. You don't even know what I'm saying.
I thought you were gonna say we have no views.
That's true, but that's been a problem. That became it. That's Instagram fucking us. Hold
Okay.
on a second here.
Then no.
I can't. Oh, I got it. Fuck. I don't have my phone. I can't log in. I don't have it logged in on my computer. Hold on. Oh no, I can. I know what I can do. I know what I can do. I know what I can do. So here's where we're at. This is the sadness that we're at here. Oh, Kelly posted something. Oh shit, where's it at here? Fuck, it was just here a second ago, T was just here a second ago.
I don't know what you're talking about, so I can't help you.
God damn it. Good radio, Drew. Good radio. I guess I do have to go get my phone. Hold on. So here's what I wanted to say. Here's how lame we are, Tara, on Instagram. We now have 211 followers. Top notch. I think we've been around there and we have posted 217 times. So we've posted more times than we have followers, Tara. That is pretty weak. Pretty lame. We're lame. Hey sir, you've posted more times than you have followers. So each of these videos is each one of our videos is dedicated to one of our followers. Each one. If you want one to be dedicated to you, reach out and pick your favorite.
Pick one.
And I will put in the description that it is dedicated to you. I like that. We have enough videos for every one of our followers. So if you're a follower on Instagram, reach out to us. Tell us your favorite
what sucks
video.
about that? We
What?
had a couple that were like a couple clips that had lots of likes and lots of views.
Yeah.
And we didn't even get follows from it.
We're not good enough to be followed, Tara. They click in and they go, oh, wow, they're jacked up. They're whack. Well, what they do is they go in and oh, they only have this many. Because some people just look at how many views someone has. Like, oh, why would I even look at this?
Right.
But anyway, the point is we have more posts than followers. If you want, the beautiful thing is pick your favorite because pick your favorite clip and we're going to dedicate that clip to you. That's your clip. It's an NFT, Tara. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Look at us.
If you reach out and you're the first one to pick a clip, it becomes your clip.
Yours.
I don't know if you own it, but it's yours and it's dedicated to it. And you get something.
Stock in it.
If that one ever blows up, we'll give you something. Like this one is dedicated to them. I like that. So if you're a follower, you have to be a follower though. But if you're a follower, pick your favorite post and it becomes dedicated to you.
And that is at Andyland Entertainment on Instagram.
Andyland Entertainment on Instagram. We are on TikTok. TikTok, we have more followers, like twice as many, but a lot of those are bots, I think.
Hey, a follow's a follow.
Follow's a follow, baby. I agree 100%. We have like 600 followers on there. So and that is MELLONfights on TikTok. And then obviously, if you want to email us, we're probably not. We don't have any emails. We didn't have enough time for people to get us emails this week. I guess because most of the people that listen to it like as it comes out. So MELLONfights, MELLON fights @gmail.com. Reach out, say hey, tell us things.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you can't tell us your favorite clip from there. You have to do it from your Instagram. DM us.
Yeah.
Or just respond. Or just respond on the one. Respond to the one that is your favorite.
So this is mine. That's
yours. And then say, this is my favorite. I would like it to be dedicated to me. And it will be yours. If you're first. If someone else gets there before you, it is theirs. So be on top of it.
Yep.
So we're going to probably have about 2 or 3 videos that get dedicated to people, Tara.
Oh, God.
2 or 3 vids that get dedicated to people. I'm really noisy today. I had to get a slurp of doop and a little Pepsi Zero Sugar.
Zero sugar.
Sounded like Nacho
Um,
Libre there.
oh, I was gonna say that you sounded like uh Antonio Banderas.
Antonio Banderas. I wish.
Antonio
Dang.
Banderas.
He's sexy. He's a
Mm-hmm.
good sexy boy, that Antonio
Oh, you could be
Banderas.
Antonio Banderas and what's her face?
Who?
Could be a hot couple.
Oh,
Selma
yes.
Hayek.
Selma Hayek and her in Desperado.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good call. They are sexy in that. There
Mm-hmm.
we go, Terry. Good find. I knew we'd discover it. That actually moves to the top of my list because that's horny.
That is a horny
That's
moment.
a horny hookup
Mm-hmm.
for everybody. Male, female, straight, gay, bi, all the rest, because I can't name them all. So, Tara, that's pretty good for just like random stuff, I'd say. I think we should probably move on to some other stuff. We'll talk about the NBA real quick. We're not going to, we'll do, I wanted to predict some playoff stuff here quick. I know some people are going to check out now. We'll be quick about it actually, because I don't want to talk about it super long right now, just because we just talked about it. Not a lot has changed since we last recorded, but the play-in games did happen.
Mm-hmm.
All of Tara's teams she picked are still alive. I lost a team. I changed it. I had it right. I changed it just because I'm dumb. But so the Lakers beat the Minnesota Timberwolves, which was not surprising in the least. And OKC beat the Pelicans in the other game in that one. And I thought originally I said OKC was going to win, and then for some reason I changed the Pelicans. I don't know why, but they really had a chance to win that game. What?
Can we just? I had no idea that Timothy Chalamet played for OKC.
Good one. You talking about Giddy?
Yeah, I
guess.
kept being like, that is Timothy Chalamet.
Just because of his hair?
Just his face too.
No, they don't look anything alike.
And,
Timothy Chalamet's features are nothing like. Giddy's got this big wide nose. Like they don't look this big like.
He doesn't have a wide
thick
nose.
jaw. They have no similar features except for their hair, Tara. They're white and have long black hair. I don't see. No,
from far away, I was like, "Who is this?" Timothy
is that Chalamet on the court? From far away, you thought that. You looked like, dang, is that Tim? Did Tim Chalamet join?
Yeah.
He should go by Tim Chalamet.
Tim
Chalamet sounds like a cool dude. Tim Chalamet sounds like actually a basketball player. He sounds like he plays in the NBA.
You can't see it even a little bit.
No, they don't look alike. They don't look alike.
I just kept thinking it. Maybe it was
because you're racist towards white dudes. Josh Giddey,
whatever.
let me pull it up. Let me pull him up. There's Josh Giddey. Cool, there's that. And then we pull up Tim Chalamet. If I type in Tim Chalamet, does it come up? It does. Nice. Look how thin Timothy Chalamet's nose. He's got like this super thin like nose, and then
I didn't realize Tim Chalamet was so old.
I mean, he's been around a while, Tara. He was in Call Me by Your Name forever ago. How old is Chalamet? 27? It's not old.
But I mean, I thought he was like closer to Giddy's age.
Who's
Giddy Giddy could look like him someday. He just has to like drop some elbs. But look at this one. That one, he looks like him, like his kind of side.
They get the wrong people making movies. This guy Paul King is making the new Wonka movie with Chalamet in it, and it just isn't the move. Like just like when it was Tim Burton, it should be. I'm telling you, it should be Wes Anderson. It would be perfect. It would feel right.
Timothy Chalamet is pretty attractive.
He doesn't look like Giddy though. The only thing
he has similarities.
Just type in Josh Giddey in the first. Look at the third. Just look at those pictures. You know who Josh Giddey looks more like? Josh Giddey looks like more like the guy from the movie The Mask. And I'm not talking about the one starring Jim Carrey. I'm talking about the one where the guy has like elephantitis.
No, he does not.
Yes, Tara, he does. He does, especially in that first. Tara, when you pull it up, is there 3 pictures?
Yes.
There's
the
the one
first
where
one
he's
he
like-
has the vibe.
The first one, he's like going to brush his finger through his hair,
Yeah.
right?
And that's
And the
Timothy
second
right
one
there.
is The Mask. Rocky Dennis, right there. He's Rocky Dennis.
No,
And then
he's
you go to
not.
Timothy Chalamet, and he's a beautiful little beautiful boy. They don't look anything alike. The only thing they have in common is long hair and whiteness, and they're not. And they're
And their eyebrows.
no, the eyebrows are totally different. Tara, you're crazy.
The side view, but that front view,
They just both have good jaws. They both just have good jaws, are white, and have but they don't really look anything alike.
Well, that's all I could think of.
Well, maybe you should just think a little harder next time. Rocky Dennis. Type in
my
Rocky Dennis
God.
now.
No, I don't want to.
Why?
'Cause
I feel like I referenced Rocky Dennis, like not the real Rocky Dennis though. He looks like the Rocky Dennis from the movie.
I know what that looks like, and that does not look like him.
Tara, I will do a side by side, and I will
No,
and I will send it to you.
I don't want you to.
Why?
Because I already know that they don't look alike.
Okay, well, hello, Rocky Giddy,
Oh God.
Josh Dennis. It's not a big deal. I'm just saying they look alike. There's nothing wrong with
Big
Rocky Dennis.
Perk.
There's nothing wrong with Rocky. You're acting like there's something wrong with Rocky Dennis. There's nothing wrong with Rocky Dennis.
He
Big
doesn't
Perk.
look
I don't
like
care about
that.
Big Perk. He's dumb.
He
says
thinks
dumb
that
shit.
he does. He said that the Lakers are gonna come out of the West, and that game was so terrible.
He's an idiot.
I'm
The
like,
Lakers are junk.
I take back anything I said about the Lakers beating people because I think they are not good.
Oh, after that game, I was like, oh, you're terrible.
It's like
It took a shot
Jesus.
from Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah,
God, that was so annoying. I'm
and
just
then
like when he hit
then
that three.
AD like fouled.
Yeah,
like
but that
an
wasn't
idiot.
the annoying part was like just the way they acted. Like LeBron has
yeah.
no original thought. Like LeBron ended up doing the exact same move as Schroeder because he saw him do it like he looked back and saw him starting to do it, so he started to do it. Like he's such a nerd. LeBron's the nerdiest, right? Can we agree on LeBron's the nerdiest?
He's pretty nerdy.
Like he's such a nerd for a dude that's been the best dude in the NBA for 20 years. He's got a lot of like insecurities and is so nerdy about shit.
But he's good at basketball still. But
He's
they
not
were throwing the ball away. Oh, that was so ugly.
He's not the best in the league though.
No.
It's Yan Yan.
Giannis
Anyway, we
got a score.
digressed because I was trying to say who won these games.
You already said who won.
I
them.
said who won two of them, and I didn't get to talk about it at all. I hate you. Anyway, OKC beat the Pelicans. I want to talk about how Zion didn't play. It's so weird.
What is going on?
The theory is that that not only does Zion they didn't want to play him either. They just like, let's fuck this year. Let's phone it in. Let's move on, and let's play next year. But it's time for that guy to play ball.
Right. And people are like, oh, he doesn't want to play there. I'm like,
I don't think
What?
that's true.
I don't either. I feel like there's a good core around there, and I don't know.
He's better off playing there and getting more money
Yeah.
and like being able to make more money somewhere else. But I think people are sleeping on the top of the West. So you could win.
Yeah.
You said OKC is going to get the 8th seed. So they got to win tonight for that
Mm-hmm.
to happen, and you'd be all right. The other side we both said that, or no, you did. I don't know. I said that.
You said
The Hawks are
Atlanta
gonna
was
win.
going to win. Yeah.
So I got that right. So the Hawks are the 7th seed. And then I said that the Heat would be the 8th seed. And I believe you said the Heat were going to be the 7th seed.
Yep.
And the Bulls were going to be the 8th seed. Am I correct?
Oh my gosh. How
So-
funny was DeMar DeRozan's daughter?
I guess. It's funny to watch on TV, but if I was there, I would have fucking
Oh my
hated it.
god, I would have hated it.
I'd have been like, shut
too.
that girl up. I wouldn't have known who she was. Just because she's
They-
DeMar
I
DeRozan's
mean-
daughter doesn't. Some people are like, oh, they should have kicked her. I'm like, yeah, probably should have told her to stop.
Yeah, definitely.
Like it would have been so annoying. I'm glad I only saw it in clips because
They missed 18 free throws.
I mean,
because
it's
of it.
funny. Like, don't get me wrong.
It's
It's funny to
hilarious.
watch back and see. But if I
Yeah.
was like sitting near her, I'd be
Oh
like,
yeah,
oh my
if you were
God.
there,
Tell you like this is ridiculous.
right?
I would have hated it. Or
I
and
wonder.
then I probably
I
started
wonder
laughing.
if I wonder if who are they playing? If Miami's gonna be like, hey, this
She's
ain't
not going.
happening.
She's not going to be there.
Yeah.
They already said
If
she's
she's
not.
gonna
DeMar already
Oh,
said
she's
she's not
not?
going to be there. She's got
Oh.
yeah. He's like, she's not going to be there. She's got to school. She can't just come to everything. Like, it's funny. She looked like him.
I know.
She looked just like him, I thought. She had great energy, but I would have hated
Mm-hmm.
it. I can't lie. I would have hated it if I was there. It definitely at
Oh,
first.
if it was against
by the-
my team,
by the
I'd be
end-
like losing my
By
mind.
the end, I probably would have thought started to think it was funny because she was getting so excited about it. But
yeah.
and she started to lose it a little. Like the screech was like, actually, honestly, the screech was not always that screechy. It was almost kind of like had like a little gruffness to it. It was interesting. Yeah, that was funny. But also, I would have hated someone's little girl screaming that loud every 2 seconds. It would have drove me
definitely.
insane. So yeah, if you guys didn't watch the game, DeMar DeRozan plays for the Bulls, and his daughter screeched as loud as she could on every free throw that the Raptors took, and they missed a ton. They were like a very good free throw shooting team, and they shot way worse than they normally shot. They missed half of their free throws. And they would have won if they made like just one more, basically, a couple more.
Yeah,
couple more. So yeah, that was a fun time. So basically, I could get that side right completely if the Bulls or if the Heat win, and you need the Bulls to win to get at least or to get one. I guess you'll have the Heat in, regardless. One of your teams gets in. You just wouldn't have them in the right spot,
right?
And the other side, you got both right. Correct. You said
So
LA
far.
or not yet. Okay, if OKC wins, you get them both right.
Right.
So let's do. Do you have any other takes from those playing games other than it being pretty like bad basketball mostly? They're not very good teams, is what we got to realize. That 9, 10, that 7, 8, 9, 10 teams are not very good teams usually.
I felt the 9-10 games were better than the 7-8 games.
They did. They were a little better.
But
they had a little better flow to them. But as a whole, it's not very good teams. Like,
yeah, it kind of makes me go.
I don't think that the Nuggets and the Bucks and the Celtics and the Memphis Grizzlies should be worried about them. I mean, they should take them serious because they're NBA players. But I think that anyone who's like, oh, this is going to be, they're wrong. It's not going to be that.
Right. And it kind of made me go, oh, the Dallas Mavericks kind of knew what they were doing. Like, they knew that they weren't going to compete and they needed to.
But the thing was, I think they would have competed better than all those other teams.
I don't know. They sucked. They were not good.
In the play, Luka basically drugged them to the conference finals last year. They did have, instead of Kyrie, they did have, what's his name? Why am I blanking? That's on the Knicks now. Brunson. Yeah, Brunson was awesome, and they never should let him leave.
No.
But they could have signed. It was one of those things where they could have signed him early, ahead, and then by the end he was too expensive, and they couldn't. He was like basically didn't want to play there anymore. Right. It's like, nah, fucking, you could have paid me early, and then I played awesome, and now you want me? I'm out of here. I'm gonna go play wherever I want. Sometimes that's the problem. That's what's basically happened with Lamar. We're not gonna talk about Lamar again because I'm tired of talking about it, but. It's like, he's like, you could have paid me then. If you would have paid me before that season, we wouldn't be having this problem.
Mm-hmm.
Because it would have been before the Deshaun Watson thing.
Mm-hmm.
So let's pick how we think the first round is going to go and pick our champion. Let's pick our champ. So the first round, we'll do this very quick because I don't want to think about it too long. But is there a way you can pull up all the NBA playoff bracket? NBA playoffs bracket. Okay. So we'll just start at the top here, Tara, and we'll both pick.
Okay.
We're going to pick the Milwaukee-Miami series. And I'm going to say Bucks in. Why does it say Milwaukee, Miami?
I know. I was like, that's not. That didn't happen?
It didn't happen yet.
No.
I guess that's because currently that's if you go by.
Oh, currently they're
Milwaukee versus whoever they play. If Milwaukee plays Miami, I think they win 4-0. If they play the Bulls, I think they win 4-1.
I think they sweep whoever.
They sweep either. Okay.
Mhm.
Cleveland, New York. I think
Cleveland.
New York wins it in 6. I think everyone's
I-
jacking off Cleveland. I think there's good, but I think New York has this grittiness, and I think they win it in 6. Well, Randall's hurt though, isn't he? Cleveland in 6. Cleveland in 6 though. Cleveland in 6.
Yep.
What are you saying?
Cleveland in 6.
Philadelphia
Philadelphia.
cream cheese. Philadelphia or Brooklyn. I say Philly makes it interesting because they just don't know how to finish, and they win it. They win it in 5. Philly in 5.
Yep. I was thinking 5 too.
Boston, Atlanta.
I think that's gonna go 5.
Boston in 5, you're saying?
Yeah.
Say that then, please.
Boston in 5. Boston in 5.
I will say Boston in 6. Boston.
Trey's gonna get icy.
Boston, they just in the playoffs they play different.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want the Bucks to play them. I didn't think they
No.
were going to lose to them, but I didn't want to even have that because they just match up well. They just think about how well they played against them a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
It would happen again. Denver, Minnesota. Denver
in 5.
Denver in 4. I think they sweep them.
Hmm.
Phoenix and LA. I'm going to say
in. I think they.
What is it?
Phoenix in 5.
Phoenix in 5. I agree. Phoenix in 5. Sacramento, Golden State. This is probably the best series of the first round.
Yeah.
Where it could go either way. It's just like,
I
do the
think
young guys are
Golden
the young guys on the up and up, or is Golden State still got it?
I'm gonna say Golden State in 7.
I'm gonna say Golden State in 6. Memphis, LA.
I'm gonna say Memphis in 5.
I'm gonna say Memphis in 7. Memphis in 7. So we're not gonna pick the next round, but let's pick our finals because we'll talk about it because we don't want to go each. Because what if we're wrong and then it's not even that fun to we'll pick again next after this round's over.
Wait, what?
We're not gonna pick the next round. We're just gonna pick the winner. We're not gonna pick every round.
Oh, we're gonna.
Because what if we're wrong on a bunch? It's stupid to even talk about.
We're gonna pick who the NBA.
But we can.
Finals
But we got to
winner
pick
is?
before it starts who we think's going to win and against who.
Okay.
I think that. I think the Bucks are winning it, and
I do too.
I think they're the best team, and I think they beat Phoenix again. I think it's a rematch 2 years
Ooh,
ago.
I like that.
Bucks over Phoenix.
I'm gonna say Bucks over. Denver.
Bucks over Denver.
I'm gonna give Denver some love.
All right. Bucks over Denver. Yeah, I mean, if the Bucks play Denver in the finals, I feel a lot better about it. I feel a lot safer.
Yeah, no shit.
They're just like, I just feel like they are not scary to me. I don't think that's a team that Bucks match up bad against. That's my opinion.
No, because they've got freaking Brooks, who can guard Jokic.
Yeah, he can't though. But that's
Jokic.
not. Jokic is going to get his. I just don't think they don't have a bunch of dudes where I'm worried they're just going to start hitting these like role players just going to hit a bunch of these wide open threes because that's what kills the Bucks more than anything ever. It's just a bunch of role players hitting threes. Because that's what they normally do. They let the main guys score and then they shut down these role players. And when they're not shutting down the role players, a guy like Grant Williams hitting threes is when they lose. When they lost to Miami, it's because guys like Tyler Hero and Duncan Robinson were hitting threes.
Exactly.
When they lost to Toronto, it was a different story. It was like guys like Van Vliet were hitting
I feel
threes.
like that bubble really helped out the Miami white guys.
It felt like they're just at home in their gym.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right.
It's like then they got contracts.
The pressure
and
wasn't
they
there.
just
There's like, we're just white dudes in a
aren't
gym
really-
shooting hoops
Yeah.
at the local pickup game.
Yeah.
I feel that. So yeah, that's our NBA playoff preview. We're at 53 minutes in, Tara. So let's get to. Do you have hard hitting? Did you have time to get hard hitting questions for me?
Well, I got just some real. Made up a couple,
That's how it's supposed to go.
but not very many. It's International Moment of Laughter Day.
Oh wow! How often do I go? Oh wow!
Oh wow!
You get here's my reaction to your stuff a lot. You say something. I either go yeah. If I'm just like okay,
I don't like that one.
no, it's not necessarily that. It's like okay, I see this is pretty generic, but let's see where we're going with it. But let's see where we're going with it. Or there's like, oh yeah, oh wow. I go, oh wow, when it's something I didn't know at all. Like when you went with Easter stuff, I'm like, oh, of course she's going with Easter stuff. Yeah, it's better be good. And I'm like, it's better be good. And then when it's something I was like not expecting, I'm like, oh wow. I think those are my two reactions. Oh no, there's a third reaction where it's like, what the fuck? This is what you got? Those are my three reactions that Tara gets when she does hard hitting questions. It's International Laughter Moment Day.
Yeah.
What happened there? Did you like glitch out?
No, I just didn't come up with anything.
Were you coming up with a question right now?
I was
you trying to pull a me where you just like kind of like wander through? Because I basically just wandered through those questions.
That's what I was doing. Okay,
you're just gonna wander.
I'm gonna try to wander and see how it goes. It's International Moment of Laughter Day.
We already used up like what was the funniest moment type of thing last week. So.
What would make you laugh more?
Oh.
You're in a quiet situation, either church,
funeral,
school, or and
silent
it's quiet,
reading.
And then somebody sneeze farts.
Why do they got to sneeze fart?
Because that's funny.
Just a fart's better, isn't it? We'll go with sneeze fart. My bad. Sneeze farts.
Somebody just farts.
Sneeze fart. We'll go with your sneeze
somebody
fart.
Sneeze farts. Or.
Because the sneeze is not funny. Sneezes aren't fun. The fart's the funny part. So the sneeze is like unneeded, I feel like. Do you know what I'm saying?
But it's funny when it happens at the same time.
Is it? I feel like it covers up the beauty of the fart. There's too much sneeze noise hiding that toot noise. Maybe they fake sneeze fart. I'll give you that. Like, achoo.
Well, my other one was going to be, or like you're hanging out with someone and they fart and then they cough to try to cover it up. So I was thinking,
Tara, this is good. This is really good.
Shut up.
This is good. They're like so the same thing. You couldn't come up with something like totally. Hey, basically the question is, hey, is it funny if someone sneeze farts or cough farts? I don't know. They're about the same. But that one didn't have the cough fart. Covering the cough fart wasn't even like there was no caveat to that. It was a silent time. It was just like they just do it.
No, they're like talking to you. You're on a date and someone farts and then coughs to try to.
I mean, there's nothing funnier than when someone fart where there's silence and you're supposed to be quiet and someone farts and then you can't not laugh and then you're trying not to laugh. Like a fart on a date's funny though too. Like I've done it. I've had an accidental toot on a date and I went whoopsie-doozy. There's a tootsie for you.
There's a tootsie.
And we all had a good laugh about it. We all had a good laugh about it.
Mm-hmm.
Both things are very funny. Farts are very funny always is the point. That's why I get so mad when you get mad at my farts. Because farts are fucking funny. In every context, farts are funny. Every single context.
Not when that's like your go-to thing is to
It's not a go-to. It's called belly issues.
You say that, but I just don't believe it.
Why do you think I just farting all the time because I want to?
Yeah.
It has to happen.
Because
it feels good. There comes the gas. There comes the heat. I picked the silent thing because I've never like a fart because it can get everyone laughing, a big group laughing, and then you can't stop, and then you're all getting in trouble. I love it.
I only have one other question.
Well, it better be better.
It's National Dolphin Day.
Oh my God.
F, Marry, Kill. Snowflake from Ace
famous
Ventura.
Dolphins. Oh, famous dolphins.
Flipper from Flipper.
That makes sense.
The dolphin tail dolphin.
Never seen
That
dolphin
lost-
tail dolphin. Kill it dead. Never seen dolphin tail. I did
Well,
not.
you
Tara,
know
can I
the
tell you
story
something?
behind it?
Can I tell you something? I didn't watch a movie about people that were like, you know what we need to do is to put a bunch of time and effort into putting a fake tail on this dolphin. Didn't watch that one. Didn't catch that.
I mean,
one.
it's a real story.
Yeah. It's a stupid story. A bunch of time and effort put into that where they could put time and effort into something real.
Well,
We got to give this dolphin a tail that works. Why?
Because it would die.
Clearly. Oh, how fast did they build that thing? It was doing fine. If it was alive. I say no.
Okay, so you're
Kill
killing...
the dolphin from Dolphin Tail. I don't care about that dolphin. And then you marry, obviously man, that's good. The other two are tough. I'm just trying to think Flipper's I think Flipper, you marry Flipper. Come on. Flipper's consistent. He's steady. He's a savior.
Mm-hmm.
And then you star fuck Snowflake. Snowflake's a star. So you star fuck Snowflake.
Snowflake is a star.
So it's Snowflake. You marry Flipper because Flipper is a caretaker and will save you and protect you in your time of need. And you star fuck Snowflake the dolphin, and you kill Dolphin Tail Dolphin because I don't care about Dolphin Tail Dolphin. I've never seen Dolphin Tail Dolphin. Why are they building a tail for a dolphin?
Well, if you watch it, you might know.
Don't care. I don't care, Tara. I don't care.
I don't care.
That's all you have for me?
Well, there's one more national
Yeah,
holiday.
what is it? Give me the holiday and I'll come up with a question for
National Perfume Day.
No. Perfume's the worst. I am a scent guy. It hurts me. Gives me headaches. I don't like
You're
a lot of
not
scents.
a scent guy.
Don't like scents. What's your question? Do you have a question about National Scent Day?
No, it's just like my favorite holiday.
Oh my God. It isn't your favorite. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. It's not your favorite holiday.
I love
every national perfume. Tara's favorite holiday, guys. Did you know this? Tara's favorite holiday is National Perfume Day. Every National Perfume Day, she just gets out all her perfumes and sprays them in the air. Every year she does this. She loves it so much. It's her favorite holiday. You want to take that back? That lie?
Sure.
Tara, is that your favorite holiday?
No, Drew, it's not. Sorry. I fucked up.
What a stupid thing to say. National is my favorite holiday. It isn't. You never knew
Drew,
it existed.
I have so many perfumes.
You didn't know it existed until
I didn't, but now that I know, I just am gonna.
If you start celebrating it every year, that'd be fun. I like that.
I'm going to. I'm buying perfume today, so.
Oh wow, what's the scent gonna be?
It's
you already
called,
know. You already know what you're getting.
Yeah, because it's called Killian. Love, don't be shy. It smells delicious.
That's the name of the perfume.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Okay, here's
try
one.
Harder,
it's
harder.
National Perfume Day.
Yeah.
What would you name your perfume?
Ooh, this is good. And what would it kind of be the scent of it?
Yes. Explain it and what it would be the scent of.
Okay, so what would I want? The perfect. Can I say cologne since I'm a man?
Sure.
They're all perfume, really. Cologne's just.
Yeah.
We're called a perfume.
Yeah.
But it's a perfume that anyone can wear.
It's a unisex.
Hey, kitty. It would not smell like a kitty poop. The kitty's sniffing me. So here's what I'm gonna say. What would I want to smell? So for me, I don't want to steal from Kramer on Seinfeld, where it's, oh, look at you playing with the chicken leg. So here's me. I really like a smell that's tropical. I like a good tropical smell. Sometimes I will just spray suntan oil in my hair and on myself just because I like to smell like it.
Yes.
So it would be that sort of vibe. It'd be like a coconutty, tropical vibe, pineapple-y, coconut pineapple, little something like a little brown sugary, like a little like a sweetness to it, right? Mm-hmm. And I would call it. I don't know what to call it, Tara. I call it sunscreen. I call it summer. Summer in the city. Summer in the city. It'd have
Summer
so
in the
what? So it'd have all that nice tropical stuff in it, but there'd be like a little hint of like gasoline,
Oh, gross.
like just like smog, like just a hint. Like, oh, what is that? Like
Like
city,
a little smokiness.
little smokiness. There you go. It's got a little
Okay. A little
smokiness to it.
oud.
A little smoky heat to it, and that's the city scent. So it's called
Okay.
Summer in the City.
Summer in the City.
What do you think? Would you wear
I
it?
like it. I would. Or
Would
it's
you
called
wear it?
Hawaiian Tropics.
Kitty. Look at me being a kitty guy.
I
What would your
know.
perfume be, Tara? Do you have a perfume?
Oh God. I would say it would be like a vanilla-y scent. Like almost like a cake.
Yeah.
Real sugary, vanilla, marshmallow. No,
You don't want that as a
marshmallowy.
scent. You don't want that as a
Yes, I do.
perfume.
I literally will wear scents and people are like, I smell brownies. And I'm like,
That's
your
my
brownie.
farts.
I'm your brownie.
That sounded weird.
That's what I am. A little blondie.
There you go.
I'm your blondie. But anyway, it would be like a marshmallow, airy, sweet, vanilla. Yeah.
And then what's its name?
Its name is what would its name be?
Mahatma Blondie.
I think it would be called Big Lynn the Sow.
Big Lynn the Sow.
Big Lynn the Sow.
It doesn't roll off the tongue great.
Okay. How about it would be
It's just
whipped? Like whipped.
You didn't got to put a twist on it because right now it's just sweets. Like,
Okay, and then
like mine has a city twist to it.
okay, and then I love
Yeah.
the beach, so it's gonna have
Okay.
like some salt. It's gonna have like
Salt.
saltiness to it to add like a little bit of mystery, and I think it's gonna be called boardwalk.
Oh.
Boardwalk. Wait, boardwalk.
There's no sweetness to it then. You got to get that in there. So one of us is good at this and one of us is not.
It would be we're gonna take away boardwalk and just
Yeah,
call
that's
it wavy.
No, it's like what's a good word for sweets? Confection.
Yeah.
Confection paradise.
Confection paradise.
Confection paradise. Confectioner's
Beach.
paradise.
Confectionate beach. Salty.
No, you don't want beach. Paradise. I'm fired. It's confection paradise.
Confection paradise.
Sounds like a thing.
How about Mallow Mania? You're good. I suck. Sorry. You just
What are you
can't
doing?
stop petting a
No,
cat.
she's like fucking around. Hold on. Vamp, our talk. Do you have a hold on. Vamp.
I don't know what Drew's doing right now. I think he is having a little kitty time. Oh, she's meowing at him. She is meowing. Anyway, I'm pretty much excited about buying my perfume. Oh, I can tell she likes you. Look at Carrot, our
What
guest.
does she have to say?
Is she
See,
gonna meow?
if she's microphone ready. I have a kitty on my lap. I think this is the first time she's really been on.
Now
Look at
everyone
this
can see
kitty.
the star of your
She's looking at the
household.
screen. She's very confused by it.
Can she see herself?
She's not looking at herself though. She doesn't look
Hi,
all that
Carrot.
cozy.
No. She looks miserable.
What?
Meow.
What?
She's not microphone ready.
She's not microphone ready. I just thought we should have a cat on. We could go viral if we have a cat here. We
Oh,
need a
yeah.
cat on our pod. So now we have a cat, so we can go viral now. Cat, do something cool. Cat, do something. Cat, do something. Cat, do something. Do something. Cat, do something.
Do something,
She
Carrot.
hates me. All right, there she goes.
Oh.
Carrot, we're never going to get famous.
It's your fault. Oh, who's that?
There you go. There you go. That's good.
Hi,
That's a good start.
Carrot.
That's a good start.
Look at her thrash her
she-
tail at you. Oh.
Now she's just in the
wants
way. Now she's just in the way. She's looking at the Maddie stickers. She's into Maddie.
Oh. Maddie Mondays.
All right,
Love
she's
Maddie
gone.
Mondays.
She hated every second of that.
I know.
Tara, do you have any
Tail was
grievances this
thrashing.
week?
Yeah.
Let's hear them.
So it's really nice here, which I can't even explain how happy that makes me.
Mm-hmm.
But with warm weather comes chafing season, and I just the weather, the temperature goes up, and my thighs start to just stick together.
Yeah.
And if there's one thing that I hate about warm weather, it's chafing.
Especially like, I don't really chafe because of warm weather. I'm going to be honest. I guess that's not true. It's if I have to wear pants is the only time I really run into it. If I'm wearing shorts, I'm fine. But it's like, for some reason it gets too hot and I've been wearing, and I put on pants that day and then it gets like too rubby down there. But otherwise I'm fine. If I have shorts on, I don't chafe. It's only a pant problem for me. Or if my underwear, sometimes underwear are bad and they roll up on you bad. If you have the right underwear, you should be fine though.
See, the way my body works is I'm very narrow hipped and then I wear short shorts. And then it's just like a freaking friction addiction. And I'm basically starting fires and it just hurts. I wonder, actually at the dollar store, I forgot. I'm going to have to take it with me to Florida. I bought a chafe stick.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I've never used one, but I'm like, hey, it's $1, so let's see if it works.
Deodorant works the same way.
Oh.
You can just rub deodorant on your thighs.
I'm taking it. I'm glad I just remembered that because I'm about to be in some
She got a
humidity.
chafe stick.
I got a chafe stick.
So your grievance is chafing. Hot weather chafing. Chafing's not fun. I hate, if I get a bad, the thing is once it starts, it's over.
I know. Like if you're
and then
on
it feels
a
like it may never go away. It's like, is this going to be here forever? And then somehow eventually it heals. But I get the same thing with like my shoe heel, like where your like sock starts to come down and it rubs on it. And it's like, once it starts, you can't stop it. It's got to complete the process. You got to get the full like back of your heel blister tore up sort of thing. And then it has to eventually heal on its own.
Yeah.
Man, I used to get them really bad when I played football. My cleats would rub the fuck out of it.
I have a pair of Doc Martens that I bought, and I thought I had broken them in, and I started taking a walk in Chicago in them, and I was like, it ripped my heels apart so much. I stopped at a Walgreens and got some Band-Aids and then kept walking, and I was like, what the hell am I doing? It was absolutely terrible.
Yeah, the worst is when it does happen in the city. You're just like stuck walking home.
And I was I didn't have a bus pass at the time.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I had a pair of shoes once that I got. Like, oh, I'm gonna get these. Like, they were like low, almost like boat shoes. They were slip-ons, and I didn't wear socks with them because they looked stupid with socks. And they tore the shit out of me. And I walked home, crazy enough, part way barefoot.
Yes.
In this is like pretty, and I
had
to put them on because I couldn't handle that anymore either. I was going to step on something fucked up. But then I was like, but I had to take them off and on the walk home. It wasn't like a crazy walk home, Terrace. When we lived at our first apartment, I was coming back from basically Halstead and Belmont over there. I was at what was the name of that bar there that they would do like stand up sometimes in? I can't remember what it was, like right in Boys Town, but it wasn't really like a Boys Town bar. It was kind of more of a dive bar. We went in there sometimes after the playground shows. Don't remember. Anyway, so yeah, chafing / bad anything rubbing while you walk is the worst. And again, feels like it may never heal.
My other,
Oh, there's more.
I had two. My other one is I have big eyeballs, and like, have you ever had it where your eye, like the bottom of your eyeball, like goes underneath, like, and it kind of pops, your eyeball pops out a little bit?
No.
You've never had that happen?
Have you seen my eyes?
Yeah, but
They're like protected by cages. There's nothing like that going on. They're like, how would they even get out of there? Like, look at that.
Oh.
Like, look at my eyes. There's no eyeball popping out, like sneaking out. Like, you would have to go travel so far. Ah. No, I've never had that happen.
Well, I have that happen, and it's been happening more frequently, and I'm kind of concerned that, like, I'm gonna have it where my whole eyeball pops out.
Maybe you'll be
'cause
able to do that trick that
I
people
don't
were doing
wanna
in like
be
the
able to.
2000s, early 2000s, where they could pop their eyeballs out and go like protrude them
Emily-
out.
Emily
I
used
worked
to
with one
say
of those ladies. I worked with the lady
Really?
that set that record.
Really?
Yeah, right before I stopped working at the tour company, she became a tour guide there.
Did she pop her eyeballs out?
No, I didn't ask. Someone
Yeah.
told me it was her. I met her and didn't know it was her, and then someone's like after the fact, like, yeah, that's who that was. And then I think I fell off the bus like a day later, and then I
Oh,
never
God.
talked to her about it. Because you don't think I wanted to talk about her eyeballs protruding out of her face?
Yeah.
Like, my sister has this problem. Sometimes I'll have like this top lid roll up on me weird. I'm like, how'd that happen? That's about it. So I can't, whatever your current grievance,
You don't have it.
I can't it doesn't even
It
it's not really
hurts, and it's usually when I'm like washing my face, so then I get like face wash like all up in my eyeball because it flips under. It's like going in the back of it.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not great.
I just said yeah for sure, but I don't know.
Yeah,
just like,
sure.
I don't know.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sure. I mean, we're only an hour 16 in, but I feel like we've run out of things this week. Like, we
I
weren't
think we
super
have
prepared.
We weren't.
I don't want to. I just don't want to like drag it out. If you had something on the list you really wanted to talk about, I feel like we got a lot of the stuff we wanted to talk about. There's nothing real sports
I have
related.
one real quick thing.
Oh shit! Tara always got a little back pocket thing. I got nothing else on back pocket.
Crocs? Just kidding. It's not, it's not Crocs.
Was that your joke? Is that it? You don't even have
No,
anything?
I actually do have.
Okay,
I do
what?
actually have something.
Do you want to talk Crocs this week? We got a little
Do you
bit of time.
want to talk Crocs now that we have time? No.
No.
So this woman that came in. Well, first, did you know that if you have a full bladder and like you hit it the right way, it can explode like a water balloon?
How does it not? How right way does that? That must be like because people always got full bladders all the time and get probably hit.
Well, I talked to a lady and she had a full bladder, and she was.
This is me listening. This is me listening. Skeptical. Go ahead.
And she was running down, like she was hiking in Arizona, and she had to go potty. So they were like, she started running down the mountain, and then she fell and hit her bladder, and it exploded, and she almost died. And then the doctors were like, oh yeah, you should always like empty out your bladder because your bladder can explode, and like hers did. And she was in the hospital for like a month, and she could have died easily, because what happens is it goes into your body and then you get sepsis. Was this the stuff you were hoping for?
Here's the thing. To say like, oh, if you hit it, it sounds like very, very violently and perfectly you have to hit it. Because people have this isn't happening all the time. So it's like very rare. You're talking about it like, it's the rarest thing. I've never heard of it happening ever before. So I'm going to say it's the very rare thing. It's very, very rare.
But
I said I've had to pee before.
It could happen.
It could happen. It is
so it's
not
good. It makes sense to
go
not
pee.
have a
You
full
better
bladder.
pee because you might fall and explode your bladder.
Mhm.
Stop it. It's happened
Just
once
saying.
to that lady.
No.
It happened once to that lady.
The lady said that the doctor said if this would have happened 10 years ago, they wouldn't have been able to save her.
That doesn't mean it's because they never weren't doctors yet.
No.
Tara, it's not. I'm not gonna listen. If you're, it's something
just
you're gonna
another
worry
thing
about.
to
now.
worry about, okay?
It's a thing you never worry about.
Just make sure you empty your bladder.
Yeah, it's called taking a pee when you got to pee, because you also might just pee your pants. That's not cool either. Pissing your pants is cool. Consider me Miles motherfucking Davis.
All right. Well, that's all I had.
I don't have any good stats like that, Tara. I don't have a single good stat like that. Some guy got arrested for selling Pentagon secrets.
Oh gosh.
That's I don't even know what that means. I don't even know that's going on. It's happening though, I guess. I'm just covering the big stuff that we don't normally cover here on MELLONfights. In other news, hold on, let me go to CNN.
Oh God.
I'm gonna click CNN. I can't do Fox News just because it'll be some crazy thing. Actually, maybe I will.
No.
I will take a headline from both.
Okay.
And discuss it very quickly. Fox News. Okay. Which one do you want first? The top thing on both is about
the Pentagon leak.
The Pentagon leak thing. So that's not that interesting. I already mentioned it. But let's see something else here. $200,000, Tara. This is good. I like this. $200,000 in dimes stolen from truck in Northeast Philadelphia. What the fuck are you gonna do with $200,000 in dimes?
Right.
You gonna go Walmart to Walmart? What can you even do with that?
Right. How
That's
do you
like they're all like you can't like it would take so long for you to turn that into like usable currency that you'd get caught. You like it wouldn't be worth it. It'd be like a full-time job for probably 5 years.
Right. We got a bunch of dimes here, and then everybody would be on high alert, where it'd be like, if there's more than like $100 in just dimes. No.
Yeah, you'd be going to all those like cash machine. Like after about 2, they'd be like, "Well, there's a guy here doing dimes. Dime guy's here." You'd have to do it all like in a day. It just isn't worth it. Not worth it.
Also, why was there a truck with just dimes?
Because they were just, it was a dime shipment. Like they probably minted, or they either were getting rid of some dimes or bringing some dimes. I mean, dimes. I don't know. Why wouldn't there
dimes?
Be? Dimes, dummy.
Dimes.
You stupid dickhead. Dimes.
That's like the new wigwam. Dimes.
Dimes, idiot. God. Why is there dimes? Dimes.
Dimes.
Like a dummy. Think a little harder next time before you ask a stupid question. Dimes.
Got me. You got me.
I got you. Like if you had asked like why was there a truck full of nickels, I'd be like, good question.
But dimes, that's 10
But dimes
cents.
make sense.
That's like the second best coin.
I prefer a nickel over a dime. All right, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Ready for Fox News? I bet you Fox News.
Was Fox News?
No, that was CNN.
Oh, okay.
Fox News is not fun. Like there's stuff about non-binary. There's a trans teacher.
Gosh.
They're very mad about these things. I'm trying to find something that's not them being mad about something.
Yeah, we want to know more about
they didn't even listen to Fox News. Fox News isn't even covering the dime story. What's that about? Hey, Fox News, why aren't you covering the dime story?
It's
Fox
big
News.
The dimes.
That's 200,000 worth. Like, why is there so many dimes? We know why. Because dimes.
Because dimes.
None of theirs is fun.
Aw, come on, Fox News. No wonder everyone's so grumpy.
I'm trying to find something here on Fox News.
Let's see.
Honestly, Fox News. Where's the dime story?
We need some dime stories.
Where's the dime story?
They're just trying to cover up the dime story because...
yeah, what are they hiding? What do you think? Why do you think
hiding?
Fox News is hiding the dime story? Man, Tara, I can't find anything good that's fun on Fox. Like the stuff that they're trying to be fun with is not. Like rescue rooster falls for disabled hen and now has something to crow about it. or something to crow about. I feel like there's some sort of like agenda there. I don't feel like talking about that.
No.
Rescue
I'm
rooster
looking
falls
too.
for disabled hen and now has something to crow about. That doesn't sound interesting to me. Does that
What
interest you?
about no?
Are you looking at it?
Yeah. Ben Affleck reveals Matt Damon was a disgusting roommate.
I feel like that's just them. Like, look at these lefty pigs.
Right.
Matt Damon was a gross roommate. He probably is a real piece of shit. Ben Affleck reveals Matt Damon was a disgusting roommate.
Ooh, check out the latest edition of Fox News Daily Crossword Puzzle. What do you think some of the hints are for that?
Ooh, do you want to do that?
Kind of.
We'll do a quick little the first it's so funny. The first clue for the Fox News Friday, April 14th crossword puzzle. The first word clue is border.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good that it's just border.
Border.
Because what do we care about at Fox News? The border.
Hidden goods.
Like what? The clue's border. It's 4 letters. What would it be?
Border. What's the down letter?
I don't have anything.
No, what's the down word? Hint.
Touched ground. Border. Oh, it's probably wall.
Oh,
border.
Yes.
Wall.
Build a wall.
So the whole thing is border wall.
Wall.
What a joke. That's so fucking funny that we're like, cool, let's do one Fox News thing. And the first thing, it's like, we're like, cool, let's just go to the fun thing, the crossword, and then it's border wall.
Border wall. Which one was this on?
Huh?
Which day was this for?
Today.
Oh.
Or no. Yeah, today, the 14th. Border wall. Well, that was fun, Tara. We did our news for the day. It almost feels like that was an Onion article, like, oh, today's Fox News, and then the first one was border wall, and the next one would be like lock her up. It's so funny that it was just the first clue was border wall.
I know.
The other ones I don't know what they are. Asterisks. That's how you say it. Fodder. What a unfun crossword puzzle. That was fun. That was fun. That was unfun. Tara, have a Tuesday. We have no emails, by the way.
Have a Tuesday.
No emails this week, but email us, please. MELLONfights@gmail.com. Follow us on Anyland Entertainment on Instagram. Follow us on MELLONfights on TikTok. Don't forget on Instagram, if you're a follower, or start following us if you don't, and pick your favorite clip, and that becomes your clip. It's your little clip. You don't own it, but it is dedicated to you. We made it for you. Okay? Thank you. Tara, have a Tuesday.
Have a Tuesday.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Mellon What was that word? It ended in east.
It did.
Mellon feast. Mellon feast. Could we have a secondary show where we just eat double desserts and call it Mellon feast?
Yes.
All right.
All right. Twice.
Twice.